was curious, would you, if you had the ability to own a team, it doesn't matter if it was the NFL or whatever league, would you want to spend that $1 billion to be an owner of a sports franchise?
That's a great question. And for me, and I'm along the same lines you are today, I would not. If this was early 90s, mid 90s, I would be like, heck yeah, because the finances have gotten so out of whack. And I'll take it back. You look at somebody like a Jerry Jones who bought the Cowboys for a few $100,000, I think, or something like that, or maybe close to whatever it was.
It was a few million, but yeah, it was real cheap. Yeah,
a few $1 million, right? Yeah. And you look at like the return on his investment now, he would be making, you're talking about X to the 10th in terms of his return on investment. Now you're going out and you're spending $4 or $5 million, or $1 billion on a team, right? What does your return on investment have to be to even get close to what, somebody like a Jerry Jones, some of those owners who bought way back in the Bus family, that for me, it'd be too much headache because now you're buying so high, and your margin of error for a return, and eventually, like I said, you would get something back, but such a small piece of the apple when you're talking about today's dollars. And then the other thing, too much headache when it comes to these contracts. I mean, you look at the Celtics owners. You're in salary alone just for your top five, like you said, you're putting out $1 billion, and this is guaranteed money.
It's so funny.
If somebody goes out and breaks an ankle, and Kristaps Porzingis, that dude is a walking injury waiting to happen, and career ending. No, we don't wish anything on anybody, but you're investing in an asset that at any time could go down. It's like buying the Tiffany egg or whatever and keeping it in the living room when you got a 5-year-old kid running around, right? You're just waiting to hear that. Is that my Tiffany egg? So you're just waiting on it to happen. And so the output of your money for me equals so much. You got to have billions to the nth degree to be comfortable buying something for 5 or 6 billion and then continuing to throw money into it, that knowing, eventually I'm gonna get my money back. How much money are you gonna get back compared to and that wasn't easier, but it was a whole lot less headache a lot of years ago. So for me, I wouldn't want today's headache, today's athletes and their heads. They can never be satisfied. They're always, I just wouldn't want to be, and I had some great owners when I was playing. And you could tell, they were humble because they worked for their money and they knew what it was like to be in the struggle. Some of these owners now, they've been handed down these teams. Family bought into it, and it's not the same. It's just not the same feeling. And like I said, it's just too much. It would be too much headache for me to be an owner, trying to keep everybody happy and also keeping an eye on my bottom line. I wouldn't want to do it.